Hey everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy Hump Day, and today we are discussing the all-important issue of interoperability. It's been raised here by Quant on Twitter at Quant Network. Make sure you're following. We'll talk about which projects are focused on interoperability as part of their strategy and mission. If you're not familiar with the term, on hackernoon.com, we'll let you know what it's all about. In fact, from a 101 perspective, what is interoperability? It's not the easiest of concepts in the world, but it's not the most difficult either. So we'll make sure that we're all at the same starting point. On altcoinbuzz.io, we have updates. Chainlink and Loopring are now partners in crime. We have all kinds of news out of crypto.com. The syndicate is also listing Stellar XLM, and there are some promotions and some opportunities that you may want to avail yourself as well that will alert you to. All that and more. Let's first take a look at the markets, which are just soaring right now. $218 billion total market cap on cryptomarketcap.com. As you can see, we are up significantly in the last 24 hours, and Bitcoin is leading the charge at $8,340. It is up 5.31% on the day. Usually it's not this pronounced, but Bitcoin really is the project that's taking in at least the majority of the gains. As you can see, other projects are up for the most part, really with the exception today of XRP. That's the only negative that I see before we look at Stellar actually, and a couple of others further down. But Bitcoin up 5.31% on the day, so an increased market cap. And as you can see by the dominance, which is now 69.2%, even higher than yesterday, Bitcoin is in fact the coin that is disproportionately seeing the money that is coming into the market. So a very nice way to start the day. At least that's how I see things. And now we have Quant on Twitter, which is advising us to check out this eTorox article. Read the importance of interoperability for blockchains by eTorox from eToro, where Overledger is, quote, tearing down walls between different siloed blockchains. We'll take a look at that article in just a second. But first, let's make sure we're all on the same page. And here on hackernoon.com, define interoperability and have a shared definition. From the 8th of October 2019, but still very much relevant, crypto projects are racing to crack the interoperability problem. And it's an important one that many people are trying to solve. From a DeFi perspective, decentralized finance, no other industry vertical is attracting so much investment and interest. So what exactly is interoperability? Well, it's all about making crypto networks compatible with one another. It's kind of in the name. And by doing so, it is expected to unlock a world in which value can be transferred seamlessly across separate chains and smart contracting languages while capitalizing on the strengths that are inherent to each protocol. Back now to that eTorox article, which focuses on the importance of the interoperability issue. A little bit of exposition here talks about how blockchains were really up and coming back in 2009 or so, but today we are witnessing the verticalization of blockchains, where the technology has been crystallized into specific categories covering financial, human, and machine data. There are currently hundreds of independent public and permissioned private blockchains in existence with no common mode of communication. Therefore, the next step in the evolution of blockchain is interoperability, or the notion of separate blockchains communicating with one another to form a universal ecosystem of interlinking networks, which will make such communication possible. Why then is it so significant, you may ask? Well, interoperability refers to the ability to freely communicate and share information across different systems. Interoperability allows users from different networks to interact with each other without the need of an intermediary. In an interoperable blockchain environment, users from a particular blockchain network, Bitcoin for example, can transfer Bitcoin to another user currently in another blockchain, like Ethereum for example. So Bitcoin's objective is to remove middlemen from the monetary system through a peer-to-peer digital currency, and Ethereum, on the other hand, was founded to expand the potential of blockchain tech by creating a universal platform for the development of decentralized applications and smart contracts. The codes, consensus algorithms, and economic mechanisms underlying the two, Bitcoin and Ethereum, are vastly different, creating an information silo between these two independent blockchains. And we can begin to see how this is such a limitation. The inability to communicate is not limited to these two in particular, Bitcoin and Ethereum, but given the vibrancy and vastness of the industry, is replicated by hundreds of disparate blockchains and their accompanying networks, posing a threat to standardization of this space in general. To play devil's advocate for just a moment, there is the argument that there are far too many projects out there in the first place. And I can get behind that to a certain extent. Going back to coinmarketcap.com, we can see that there are currently over 5,000 cryptocurrencies. And at least in my opinion, we certainly don't need too many. So, do we really need interoperability across 5,000 different projects? No, that's not the goal. But as far as the big ones that do make it and some of the larger, more promising initiatives out there in the space, it would be nice to see increased functionality and communication. These specifically are some of the major projects to focus on interoperability. You can read about more individually here in the article. POA Network, Quant Network, Cosmos, Polkadot, AION, Wanchain, Komodo, and you can read about other industry initiatives that are taking shape. In other news here on altcoinbuzz.io, we're happy to announce that Chainlink and Loopring are now partners in crime. Article here by Natalia. Chainlink starts cooperation with Loopring, and both are ready to offer new features. The relevant announcement appeared on Twitter handles of both parties here. At Chainlink made the following announcement. The integration between @Loopring organization and Chainlink is live. Chainlink oracles are feeding the LRC ETH price on chain to ensure relayers stake enough LRC. This allows Loopring DEXs to scale off chain via ZK rollups, yet remain secure using economic incentives. And you can read more about that on medium.com. And the collaboration between the two will ensure the following. Number one, Loopring will use Chainlink oracles to achieve protocol level security parameters. Number two, Loopring's DEXs with the links to Chainlink price feeds will support advanced order types, for example, stop limit orders. And number three, Loopring-based DEXs will provide inputs into Chainlink's Oracle network, allowing trading activity on Ethereum through the layer 2 ZK rollup. And Daniel Wang, the co-founder of Loopring, had the following to say, quote, "Working with Chainlink for V3's Oracle requirements made perfect sense, and the process has been smooth and tailored to our use case. We will continue advancing the inherently aligned interests of exchange protocols and Oracle networks, both well aware that a system is only as secure as its weakest link. More than anything, we appreciate the fact that they are equally unwilling as us to compromise on security guarantees. That's what stands out." And finally, for today on this hump day, we are ending with a series of quick updates from our friends over at crypto.com. Hot off the presses, they have this tweet from today, the 8th of January. US cardholders, you can now top up the MCO Visa card with XLM. Yes, Stellar Lumens, and full details are available on blog.crypto.com. We are on that link, the syndicate to list Stellar XLM, crypto.com exchange to list XLM with a 500,000 USD allocation at 50% off for CRO stakers. So, calling all Stellar Lumens XLM fans, earn up to 8% PA on your XLM deposit, and withdrawal for XLM are now enabled. You can check out more information about this offer and others on blog.crypto.com, where you can earn 8% per annum on XLM deposits. That about wraps it up for today, everybody. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels and keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io. That is, of course, the website. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit the bell to receive notifications. Don't forget about our CryptoTag Zeus starter kit giveaway that is happening this coming Saturday. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, make sure you like the video, and comment on videos between this upcoming giveaway and the last one. Best of luck if you choose to invest on this hump day, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army. But have a great Wednesday, and as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.